Hi, I'm Dave Baskin, a senior consultant with Wintellect, and in this lesson we will be covering the fundamentals of AngularJS directives. This is a part of the Mastering AngularJS series, and in this lesson we will focus on directives, what they are, and how to use them within your web application. Directives provide the ability to enhance the user experience of your web application by attaching behaviors to DOM elements, responding to DOM events, or even creating custom controls. In this lesson, we will look at a number of directives and how they can be used. In a subsequent lesson, we will dig into creating our own directives. Before we get started, I make a few assumptions about what you bring to this lesson. I assume you've watched the initial video in the Mastering AngularJS series about the fundamentals of AngularJS. This is important because let's look at some additional directives that can be used with input controls. Here we've declared a new controller that just has a data object with a single property called text value. We're binding that value to an input field, and we've used the required control. So as we saw before, the text, the error is generated if the field is empty, and we can use that to, in this case, display an error message. Another directive allows us to specify the minimum and maximum lengths of an input field. So here we've specified a minimum length of 3 and a maximum length of 10. So as I type in the field, the text changes based on how many characters I've typed in. I've got two error messages, one for the minimum length and one for the maximum length. The ngRepeat directive allows us to take a collection and generate new elements based on that collection. Take this example. We've got a controller that has a simple collection, a data object with an items property. That item is a collection of objects with an ID, name, and type property. Then we look at the ngRepeat directive, and like the ngOptions directive that we saw previously, there is a similar syntax to using the repeat directive. Again, we start from right to left. We specify the collection that we're interested in. We have the in keyword, and then we assign each item in this collection a variable. This variable can then be referenced later. We'll see some other uses of it in a short.